What's up, guys? It's Scion Storm, and this is another episode of So We're at 80. I will start off by apologizing because my wall outlet broke for whatever reason, and I actually have to use strips, and that's causing the buzz that you hear right now. I can do my best to lower that buzz, but I can't really get rid of it right now. It's gonna be a little bit of a problem, but I'll get by it, and I'll do my best to, edit that out a little bit. So what I want to talk to you guys today about is the living world and their new DVR-like functionality. There's very good positives to that, but some pretty good negatives. Okay, for the positives, it allows us to keep up with how fast they drop content, because they do content faster than anybody else pretty much in the world when it comes to games. And it becomes a time where you can actually say that, real life just becomes more of a precedent. You can't really keep up with it a lot, and it's very hard. I have 3 kids, I have a business that I run, and I have a YouTube business, which is this, that I also take care of. So I got a lot going on, so it makes it a little bit hard when they update as fast as they do. Now, on the hindsight of that, the actual content, you can do that in a day. So if I can do it, you guys can do it. It's hard. I won't say that it's not hard, but if I can do it, you can do it. There's not that much more. Somebody can be more busy than I am really these days, so I can still get it done. Now, on the hindsight of that, what this does is allow you to actually go back into content that if you haven't completed it, you can go back and do it. It also adds stuff to the world permanently that that will always be into the world, but you can always go back and do the story along with that content in the world. So this is going to be good, because they said that it was like that before, but it really wasn't. Like, certain things went away eventually or became useless. Like, remember, like the Scarlet invasions? Like, nobody even does that anymore, to be honest with you. And that was one of the more fun things about the game, but it's just nobody does it. Same thing, like, the dragons. Nobody really does the dragons all that much anymore, unless it's like a server event and they gotta announce it on the forums. Everybody gets together and holds hands and like, yeah, we're gonna kill a dragon, but that's all you're gonna get out of that. You show up any of the time, you're just like looking at dragon, like, and dragon's looking at you like, what you doing here? Like, the quad will be like, this is my beach, all your beach is mine, and you get out of here. Why are you standing here? Why are you looking at me? Let me throw an undead on your face. So pretty much there's not much you could do with that. So hopefully they come up with ways to actually make Tequaddle actually people want to do him. Maybe a baby Tequaddle. I don't know how can they even fix that, because I just think that's sad that he just stands there on the beach like that. But back on track, all these additions are kind of cool, and the living story was just what I liked about the game. Is just things that could happen in the world, changes the world, and the last living story arc was pretty good with Scarlet. Even though I was annoyed with Scarlet at the end when I finally figured out everything, and we all figured out everything, it kind of was sad the way it ended for her, but it's what it is. She's just a game character. You move on and keep playing the game. Now, the cool thing, and I guess the interesting thing, and I guess the thing that will be annoying to people, which is I only have 2 negatives to this, is that the way that they explain it on the Guild Wars 2 site, it kind of seems like we're going to have quests now. And they kind of said that we weren't really going to have quests in this game, but the system kind of looks like it's going to be Task Wizard, aka Quest. And that's interesting, because we're actually going to start getting stuff like that. Now, who knows how well that's going to be liked? Who knows if that's going to be, something that people are going to be like, oh, I don't want to do no damn quests. Like, what the hell? But technically, the stuff that we had to do around the world were quests anyway. That was just quests that we didn't actually technically have to accept. We just go near it and automatically you do it. So that's kind of like, is what it is. You can take that for how you want to take it, interpret it how you want to interpret it. Now, the next thing that I find interesting is that it's kind of DVR'd everything, and the main thing about Living Story was the fact that it was content that was exclusive. You had to do it at that particular time. Now that's not going to be the case. That means you can actually go back, and that gets rid of one of the redeeming factors of it. So I don't know, like, is that just a reverse of field on how they feel about it? Like, do they feel that this is going to work out better? Time will tell. All I know is that I like the content, and I like that they're moving forward with it, and that's all I really got to say. So you guys be legendary, and I will see you next week with a new topic. Thank you. Thanks for watching me, Scion Storm. I do anything and everything MMOs. If you like what you saw here, please like and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and Twitch, and get at me on any social media that you feel. I am on there. Holla at me, be legendary, and I will see you next time.